Hi, and thanks for joining us for the Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer October 2022 survey results. I'm Jim Mintert, Director of the Purdue Center for Commercial Agriculture, and I'm going to share with you the highlights from the October 2022 survey. The Ag Economy Barometer Index declined 10 points this month from a reading of 112 last month to a reading of 102 this month, and that leaves the index down 16% compared to where it was this time last year. The Current Conditions Index and the Future Expectations Index both declined this month. Current conditions were down 8 points compared to last month and 25% lower than a year ago. Future Expectations Index was down 11 points compared to last month and 11% lower than it was this time last year. The Farm Financial Performance Index was also down this month. It was down 13 points compared to last month, and that leaves that index 17% lower than it was this time last year. Once again this month, we asked producers what their biggest concerns are for their farming operation in the upcoming year. And higher input cost continues to be the #1 concern among producers. But there is more concern about rising interest rates. 21% of the producers in this month's survey said that was one of their top concerns as well. The Farm Capital Investment Index rose 7 points this month to a reading of 38 compared to 31 last month. But that still leaves that index 17% lower than it was this time last year. Once again this month, we asked producers who said now is a bad time to make large investments in their farming operation, why they felt that way. And again, the top choice was the increase in prices for farm machinery and new construction, which was chosen by 40% of the respondents in this month's survey. Both the short-term and the long-term farmland value indices rose this month. The short-term index was up 10 points compared to last month. That still leaves that index down 15% compared to a year ago, however. And the long-term index was up 5 points this month, but that leaves that index 11% lower than a year ago. Once again, we followed up with producers who said they expect to see farmland values rise over the next 5 years. What the main reason is that they think farmland values will increase in value. The top two choices were non-farm investor demand, chosen by 47% of respondents in this month's survey, and inflation, chosen by 35% of respondents in this month's survey. Farm bill discussions will be taking place in Congress in 2023, so we asked producers this month which policies or programs will be most important to their farm in the next 5 years. Interest rate policy was chosen by 36% of respondents, followed by crop insurance program, chosen by 27% of respondents. Environmental policy came in third at 16% of respondents, and conservation policy and climate policy were both chosen by about 11% of the respondents in this month's survey. That wraps up our summary of the October Purdue CME Group Ag Economy Barometer survey. You can get the full report on our website, which is purdue.edu/agbarometer. And you can also get some more details on our podcast, the Purdue Commercial AgCast, which is available on major podcast providers and at our website, purdue.edu/commercialag. On behalf of the Center for Commercial Agriculture, I'm Jim Mintert. Thanks for joining us.